Good evening, everybody. It is the 28th of January, nearly done with January. It's Sunday and it's been another busy day. Oh boy, I must have really pushed myself yesterday at Parkrun because I really hurt. Well, not really hurt, but I'm quite uncomfortable, stiff as a board. So I must have really pushed it yesterday. Just sat on my bed. Probably I'm going to do videos like this because even though it's a bit, I have to hold my camera on my phone. I think the light's a bit better here. You can see behind me some of my pictures that I've done. This is a three, let me see if I can get that in, a 3-stage picture that I've painted. Just fancied doing it for a bit of fun. And that's some of the Egyptian artwork that I've got on my wall. And that's over there, that's Queen Hatshepsut, one of Egypt's most famous pharaohs, Queen Hatshepsut. I actually went to her temple in when we went to Luxor. My mum's 60th birthday. We went to Egypt for 2 weeks. It's an amazing place. It's an amazing country. Yeah, they've got lots of problems over there and stuff like that. But the people are just unbelievably friendly, and they want you to go and visit their country and go to the Valley of the Kings and the Valley of the Queens and the Ramesseum and Queen Hatshepsut's temple and things, and it's just unbelievable. Just all the stuff that we saw, and basically what we did is we asked around and said, who's a good driver? We don't like doing, well, sometimes we do the tours, but a lot of people said, just go around, go and hire this guy. He's got a really nice car and he'll take you for wherever you want to go for 20 quid for the day. That's for both of you. And it's like, yeah, that's amazing. So we did that a few times, and it was brilliant. And we were in walking distance of either going to Karnak Temple or Luxor Temple. We're right on the strip there. It was amazing. I'd love to go again. It's brilliant, but I don't know if people do package holidays to Luxor at the moment. I'm not sure, but it's an amazing place and the people are just wonderful. Anyway, so that's a bit about my bedroom is kind of Egypt themed because I like Egyptology, ancient Egyptians and stuff. I really like. I've got some statues and stuff that I managed to bring back and things, which is great. I've even got a tattoo of a scarab beetle on the back of my neck, so the back of my head. Well, no, it's on the back of my neck. It was kind of a rebirth thing, I think. Yeah. Got a little scarab beetle on the back of my neck. So today felt very stiff. I also was really dehydrated after parkrun yesterday. Felt very headachy. So that was a surefire sign of dehydration. So I must remember, and I suffer from it quite a lot. So I must remember to make sure that I hydrate after running. I am carrying quite a lot of weight. Still 15 stone 1 today, so I only lost another half a pound this week, but I suppose half a pound off is half a pound off, isn't it, really? I shouldn't, it's not going back on, so I have to keep on with the weight loss because I've got a long way to go. So if half a pound a week, that'll be 26 pounds, so that's nearly 2 stone in a year. So yeah, I mean, once you look at it that way, it's not so bad, is it? 2 stone in a year. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, a couple of hours karate seminar. I was too tired to stay for the last hour to sort of think for myself, but it was a really good seminar. Thanks to Sensei James for the seminar. All kata bunkai and Kion bunkai, basics bunkai, and kata bunkai. As I've said before, Tadashi is very much the bunkai focused karate style. Understanding what you're doing, why you're doing it, instead of just like copy and repeat. So that's hopefully another seminar in the next couple of months to go over some more stuff. I need to write all this stuff down, and I need to look at Sensei's videos on Facebook as well, because we need to study our grade criteria, what we need to achieve for our next grade. Oh yes, and I also did this yesterday. I also did a bleach bath on my on my locks, and as you can see, it's looking blonde again, rather than being kind of grey and horrible looking. It's all kind of blonde again. What I did is I did a bleach bath, so I got a packet of bleach, I think it's Jeremy or whatever, packet of bleach, put some 20 vol with it, and then put some shampoo, some conditioning shampoo with it, and some water and some conditioner as well. I know conditioner is a no-no when you're doing this, but basically it's just painted it on the outside. And then that's what I did is there's some dark bit at the end, which is my own hair that's growing in. I don't want to bleach it anymore, so that sort of bit is my own hair, which is dark, which is grown in, and I still need to do my roots. And then I just painted the rest on the outside with the bleach bath mixture, which is kind of diluted bleach. And then so I managed to paint them all, hopefully. I left it for between 15 and 20 minutes, and then thoroughly rinsed it. Rinsed it. I must have rinsed it for at least 10 minutes, and it's still, when I listen to it, sort of, it still sounded like there was soap in there. So I think I'm going to leave it another. I'm not going to stop using my Palmer's coconut conditioning shampoo, because I think it's got residue leaving stuff in there, and just continue to use my Dr. Organics shampoo, because I put on the dreadlocks group that I'm in Facebook, and they said apart from one ingredient it seems to be okay. And I also just conditioned it with the Dr. Organics lavender shampoo, just a lavender conditioner that matches the shampoo, just to give it just a bit, because it is very, very dry, and they feel really nice. So I'm just going to condition it that one time, and probably do it every, after a deep cleansing treatment, just a tiny bit, just to give it some, that it could, because after a conditioning treatment it does go really straw-like. After a deep cleanse it does really go straw-like. And the deep cleanse treatment that I'm going to use is either I'm going to buy a deep cleanse bomb from Dreads UK, or use Lazy Dreads deep cleanse recipe. So you just put Lazy Dreads on Facebook and you'll find him with all sorts of information. It's basically lemon juice, bicarbonate of soda or baking soda if you're in America, and some essential oils, lavender, tea tree, rosemary, those sorts of things, and some nice hotish water. You dip your dreads in there, and then let them soak in that solution for about 30 minutes, and then rinse, and then after you've done that, you do put apple cider vinegar all over your locks, and that will restore the pH balance. And then you rinse again, and then that's it. And hopefully after you've done your 30 minutes 30 minutes of bicarb soak, you should notice this kind of cloudiness of the water, and that's basically all the residue and stuff that's come out of your hair. So I'll see how that goes, and do that in March, I think. So I already did one back in December, and it did go milky. I'd only had my locks in since middle of October. Yeah, but so busy day again today. I didn't manage to get any knitting done with this darn baby blanket that I'm doing, so I really need to get that done. But I've kind of called time on it. I'm just going to do some pretty embroidery on it and call time on it, and start another project. So yeah, Monday tomorrow, back to work. Yeah, work week. I think I'll not do Warrior tomorrow night, because I'm going to be stiff as a board, and probably do Warrior on Tuesday night. And I've filled up my my adventure money tin, put a few pennies and things into the money tin. I really need to record what I'm doing on the money tin better, because I've just been so skint over January, to really record. So I've lost £5. Like 15.6 I started. I'm down to 15.1, so £5 off. And then I've done various exercises and things. Oh, another thing, I've been talked into running another half marathon. So, so thanks to my running buddies, Terry and Sue, and also Corinne, I think, is joining us. So our little motley crew, the Four Musketeers, or the Four Totally Utterly Nuts people, are going to run Hull Humber Bridge half marathon on in June. Yeah, the week before Enduro 24. Nuts. I said I wasn't going to do another half marathon because it was just awful, but hopefully these guys will get me through it. It's much better when you're doing it with the friends. So I love them to bits. So yeah. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Cheers now. Bye.